What is good, guys? Today we got my man Thomas here in Billings at Cab Gaming coming at us with an Earth Machine profile.
Yes, sir.
And we'll leave his channel linked down description, so check it out. But all right, my man, let's go ahead and get this Earth Machine deck profile.
Dope. So this is sort of a standard list, so we'll get to with the Infinitrack stuff. So we're playing 3 Harvester. On summon, it adds any Infinitrack. It also has a level modulation, so you target another Earth Machine you control, and then you can make both the levels combined. So with this guy, you can hard make a Zeus in this deck, which is pretty funny. Next up, I play 1 Ankajo on summon. He can special an Earth Machine from deck, or not from deck, from your hand. And then he also has the same level modulation as Harvester. And then next up, Heart and Soul of the deck is 3 Brutal Dozer.
Dozer Control, right?
Dozer Control, that's the other name for the deck. Basically, when it's summoned from the hand, you can special Infinitrack from deck. And then all the level 5 or higher guys have an effect that you can tribute an Earth Machine control to summon it from your hand. So he's like pretty much like the best one. And then next up, we played 1 Tunneler and then 2 Trencher. So, as I said before, they have the same effects. You can summon them from hand. Tunneler is your Pot of Avarice. You can banish it and target 5 Earth Machines. Shuffle them back in your deck and draw 2 cards. And then Trencher, it banishes itself to summon a Infinitrack from your graveyard. So I like playing 2 just because like you use 1 during your combo and then you can't put it back unless you have the trap card. So I like playing 2 just to send it for follow-up. So that's all the Infinitrack stuff. And then next up I'm playing Trains. So obviously 1 Bullet, and then I'm playing 2 Derek Crane. You could play more of the Trains just because it's really good to see one in your opening hand. Especially Derek Crane, because you can chain block with Harvester and this so that your Harvester doesn't get ashed. But yeah, just seeing a Train in your opening hand is so good because you can search your other rank 10 with Harvester, or not Harvester, River Stormer, so you can make a Super Dora on for your ending board. So that's the rank 10s. Then the 1 brick box. It sucks when you draw it, but it happens sometimes. But basically, if this gets added to your hand by a card effect, you can add any Earth Machine from your deck that has 500 attack or defense. So that searches out your Tunneler and your Trencher. It also searches out your Anchor Drill. So pretty good. It helps with like follow-up and stuff like that. And for the Machina stuff, I'm running 1 Fortress, 1 Citadel, and then 3 Metal Cruncher. So basically Metal Cruncher, it can be normal summoned if you have no face-up cards in the field. The attack goes to 1800, but it doesn't really matter. On summon, you reveal any 3 Earth Machines from your deck, and then your opponent randomly adds one to your hand. So basically, you use this guy to search out your Dozer because you just reveal 3 Dozer and it just gets added to your hand. And then these 2 are so good. I've played 2 Fortress in the past. 1 Fortress is fine, I think. He's just so good because his the way you summon him, it's a summoning condition. So like, it's just so busted. Like just pitch 2 for Fortress. Yeah, it's just so good. And then Citadel, this is like the boss monster deck. This guy is just so good. Whenever any of your Earth Machines are destroyed, you get to summon him from your graveyard. He also has another effect that you can target any Earth Machine you control, and then you blow up your opponent's board from your monsters when the monster you targeted, the attack that has all your opponent's monsters die if they have equal or less attack to it. Also, another spicy thing with Citadel is that if you have a Super Dora that's unaffected, you can target the Super Dora, and the Super Dora will stay alive because it doesn't say "and if you do destroy it," it just says "destroy them." So you can keep your Super Dora and blow up your opponent's board. So that is just so awesome. It is so fun. Next up, hand traps. I'm just playing 3 Ash. This Ash Blossom is just pretty decent. Spell cards. I'm playing 1 Call by the Grave and 2 Talents. Interruptions suck with this deck. You can usually play through 1, but 2 is enough to pretty much kill the deck. So just seeing like Called By to help play through your turn and Talents to draw 2, or if you have enough stuff to play, then you can rip a card out of your opponent's hand. So that's those. Then I'm playing 2 Urgent Schedule. It's just Urgent Schedule. It's just so good. Just getting 2 free summons. If you go second, this card is just so insane. You just get 2 free monsters, and it's an incredibly good Ash bait. So there's that. And then for the other starters of the deck, you have 3 Redeployment and 3 Heavy Forward. On activation, this adds any Infinitrack monster. Also, its second effect is pretty irrelevant because you can change any of your Infinitracks to change their positions pretty much. Because your Earth Slicer and River Stormer, when they revive themselves, they summon themselves in defense position. So just use this to switch them to attack. So that's pretty good. It also has a third effect where you can attach it to any of your Earth Machines, I believe, or is it just machine monsters? Yeah, one machine XC you can choose you can attach it to, so you could put this onto a Zeus to give another material, pretty much. So that card is good. And then Machina redeployment. This card is just so insane. You discard any card, you can add 2 Machina monsters with different names, or if you discard a Machina card, you can add 2 Machina cards with different names. So this is how you switch out your Fortress, your Trap, pretty much anything you want. So that card is just so good. And on to the traps, 2 Overdrive, I'm playing 2 Rivalry, and then 3 Imperm. Imperm is just good in general. On a Rivalry is just something I put in just because, like, I'm just playing Earth Machine, so I'm only having 1 type. And it hurts, like, Prank Kids. We have quite a bit of Prank Kids player here at my local, so it's good against them. That's Gozen. Well, actually, it is good against Prank Kids because that's the type. But, yeah, Rivalry is pretty good. And then I'm not going to Overdrive. This card is just so insane. It helps with your resource loop. You can banish it from your grave and target 3 Earth Machines that are either banished or banished in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck and draw a card. Last night when I was playing against some of you guys, the guy I was playing against, he used IDP targeting one of my Earth Machines, and this was already in my grave, so I chained it, and I shuffled it back so he couldn't summon it and get the banished effect off IDP, so that pretty much won me the game. Its other effect is that you can target any Earth Machine you control. You summon a Machina from deck, and then you pop the Earth Machine you targeted, so it's just more ways to trigger Citadel and also get Citadel out of deck and stuff like that. So that's that for the main deck.
Awesome.
Do you want extra first?
Yeah, let's go extra.
Yeah, so...
Alright guys, quick announcement. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can do so by using the TCG Player affiliate link down below. Using that link will give a little bit of kickback to the channel, costing you nothing extra while helping to support the Crusade, am I right? And then if you guys also want to help support the channel, check out the Imperium Duelist link down below. Using the code TEAMCOG10 will give you 10% off your orders at checkout, and I'm a huge supporter of their products, from their deck boxes to their dice to their sleeves to their mats to everything. I've just been a huge advocate for their products for quite some time. Finally, if you guys want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member, get access to member-only perks and rewards. Every live stream that we do gets uploaded for members only after the live stream is over with, and you get access to custom emotes and just, you know, become part of a wholesome family. But anyway, guys, back to the video.
Extra deck, pretty much you have to play 3 Goliath because you just go through it. You put all these back during the combo for your Tunneler to draw 2. And then I'm playing the 1 Ballista for the combo. It searches your box and box searches stuff. And I'm playing 2 Knuckle, just because, like, when they out your Knuckle and it gets banished or something and you don't have access to your trap, it just sucks because this card is just so good to bring back your Bullet, and your Bullet just gives you more resources during the end phase. So that's why I play those ones. And then, like, my last sort of spicy Link monster, I play Cleafort Genius. Sometimes this comes in clutch just to out stupid stuff because you can target any of your stuff and negate their effects. Also, negating Bullet Train is so good because you don't have to send cards to attack with it. So that's that for the Link monsters. And then XYZ is playing River Stormer, Ding Girsu. You can make Ding Girsu on your follow-up turn because when you add back box, typically you're adding your Anchor Drill off that. So you normal Anchor Drill, summon box, and make them both 8s, and you can make a Ding. River Stormer just searches any Earth Machine or send, so you can send your Citadel with this to your graveyard. River Stormer is just so good. It's pretty much like the heart and soul of the deck besides Dozer. Next up, for the 9s, I'm playing Inner Blathian and Earth Slicer. There is a combo that you can make this during your first turn, rip a card, and still go full combo. An Earth Slicer, you can detach any amount of materials from it and then pop that many cards on the field. So if you attach your heavy forward, you can also pop another card to get pop 3. Also, another thing is that with Goliath, when it's, I believe it's tributed or just sent from the field to grave. Yeah, so when it's sent from the field to the grave, you can target a machine monster you control and equip it to it. So potentially you could have up to 4 pops on this guy, so it's pretty spicy.
Big old board wipe.
Yes, sir. Also with the Infinitrack XCs, when they destroy something by battle, they also equip to it as material.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So it is very good. Next up, the train stuff. Gustav, Superdora, Libe. Just so good. Just so good for OTK. Detach burn for 2k, then Derek Rain can pop. Super Door protects. And Lee Bay is just so good, attacking for 6k pretty much. And then lastly is Zeus. Yeah, so Zeus is just so good. I sort of had a brain fart there.
That's all right.
But
yeah, you can hard make it and then make it on top of your tanks, right?
Yeah. The only thing is that when you use Dozer, you get locked into Earth Machines. So sometimes you're actually not able to make this because it's a light, which sucks. So like hard making it is, you probably hard make it more than you overlay on top of an XC that battled usually. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the extra deck. A while ago, I was playing the Gaia Saber back when was it Contact C, the insect that summons and makes everything insects, just because it's a generic Earth machine, and all these require an Earth machine pretty much, and this also requires machines. So if you have insects, you can't really do much. So same thing with like Nibiru. Having the Gaia Saber link is good with Nibiru because you can just link it away if you need to. But yeah,
sweet. Okay,
that's pretty much it for the extra deck. And then I guess side deck, the stuff that I typically run: 3 Lancia. Sphere mode is really good. The Rock, and then 3 of that, and then evenly red reboot. We have quite a bit of Altergeist here.
A lot of control here.
Yeah, our best player, he plays Altergeist, so just seeing red reboot is just amazing. It's
godsend. But all right, my man. Well, thank you so much, and thank you. Anything else you want to say?
Shout out to you guys for coming all the way from Nebraska. It was fun meeting you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. So.
All right, guys, check out his channel down description below too.